something refreshingly new. This is your midweek moment on Breakfast with Friends.
Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, and an honor for me just to bring you this week's midweek moment. So, one of the best scriptures that I really love is the one that speaks about us being fearfully and wonderfully made. As a matter of fact, let me read it for us. Psalm 139, verse 13 and 14 reads, "For you formed me, and you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, God, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." You see, this verse highlights the fact that because God made you and he knitted you together in your mother's womb, that you are able to do so much more. I mean, think about it. The creator of the universe, the one who figured out how to do the whole climate cycles and the waves and the sea, the one who set the boundaries for the ocean and created the mountains, he knitted you together in your mother's womb. And so when it comes to our lives, do we just live like, yeah, okay, God, I think I can get through this day? Or do we actually say, no, wait, there's something unique that God has placed in me, and I can live to the full of that something unique? Now, you might say, yeah, Jonathan, it's easy for you to say that. I mean, look, come on, this is you we're talking about, Jonathan. There are days when I struggle just like you. There are moments when I feel weak, when I feel fragile. But that's the time when I need to run to the Father. Those are the times when I need to say, God, I believe and I trust that what you did in me, the life that you've given me, that it is all that I need to face these challenges. And to just quickly use the analogy of a violin. Now, growing up in a classical music family, my parents didn't ask us if we wanted to play an instrument. They asked us which instrument we were going to play. And I think because my oldest brother was playing the violin, I chose the violin as well. Now, the violin is a unique instrument, like any instrument for that matter, because it has wood and it relies on the wood and then these strings that are really tightly suspended over the instrument to create the sound. Each little bit specifically placed there to perform a very specific role and purpose so that you can get the sound of the violin. And those strings, they have to be tightly wound. And then there's this bridge that the strings run over. And underneath the bridge, there's what they call a sound post. It's literally a small piece of wood thinner than your pinky. And that sound post transfers the vibrations from the strings to the entire instrument and helps to create the sound. But if the strings are not tightly strung enough, the violin's out of tune. If the bridge gives way, you can't play it. Every little bit plays its part. And so in life, I've come to the place where I have to remind myself, God, I choose to trust you. God, I choose to keep my eyes fixed on you. And I choose to say it and to believe it, that you are faithful. God is faithful to see us through. And God is faithful in that he knit us together in our mother's wombs so that we can face each and every challenge that we have to face. So as you go into today, I want you to remember that yes, God is going to put you in situations where maybe you feel very stretched. Accept the stretching. God is busy doing something in and through you. And after all, he is the one who is in control. Surrender to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Hope you have a blessed day.